Hello everyone, it's Odd Guardian here. In this how to play video, I'm going to take a look at Deathrattle Hunter after the second wave of Rastakhan's Rumble nerfs. So basically, Deathrattle Hunter lost access to Hunter's Mark, or it at least lost access to Hunter's Mark if it wants to keep Keleseth. So it's a choice between the two right now. And usually when there is a choice between Prince Keleseth and something else, you know who wins? Prince Keleseth wins. So, Prince Keleseth is kept, Hunter's Mark is dropped, and what are the tech choices that allow Deathrattle Hunter to shine in the current metagame? So I went ahead and tested, and I played some builds of Deathrattle Hunter, I kept tweaking those builds, and this is what I ended up with. So I have replaced the Hunter's Marks with one copy of Deadly Shot and one copy of Spellbreaker. I really like Spellbreaker in Deathrattle Hunter right now. It's quite unexpected and it gives you just ways to go through some things that are not that great even if you can hard remove them with something like a Spider Bomb or a Deadly Shot. I'm running only one copy of Tracking in this deck. In general, the recruit mechanic makes tracking sometimes a little bit awkward for this deck, because you kind of want to have those beasts left in the deck for Yakatrina. But tracking is such an incredibly good card. I ended up with one copy after trying out with no copies, after trying out with 2 copies. I found that this seemed to be the sweet spot for me at least. And this one copy of Tracking also allows me to keeping the Deadly Shot, keeping the Spellbreaker, and weave in one copy of Defender of Argus, while also keeping 2 copies of Stitch Tracker in the deck. So overall, I really like this build right now. I also had really good results with this, around 70% win rate, going very nicely. Just a perfect storm of these Deathrattles. They can provide threat after threat. You have your threats and you proc those, and you have some defensive capabilities with the Defender of Argus and with the flanking strikes and shows and spellbreakers, and you have the cubes, and of course you have the incredible value engine in Rexa, and I really like having the Judge Devilsaur type of build right now. So pulling the Devilsaur, pulling that King Crush, cubing them if possible, can just provide you with so much damage. Which is also why I like having Ondasta in this deck, so Ondasta gives you another way to pull these minions from your hand and just do Deathrattle Hunter things. As for the mulligans with this deck, well, it is a Prince Keleseth deck, so you're always looking for Prince Keleseth. Prince Keleseth is always a keep. Another card that is always a keep regardless of the matchup is the Devilsaur Egg. Because Devilsaur Egg is your first early game Deathrattle. You're really based on these Deathrattles. You can cube your eggs, you can proc your eggs with Teroske Stalkers with Playdeads. Sometimes you cube your eggs, or you cube the 5/5 and then you proc the cube with Teroske Stalker or Playdead. It just all revolves around the Deathrattle synergies, and egg is the first one to come out. If you have your egg, then you can also keep some of these Deathrattle synergy cards. I don't keep Playdead, Stalker, Cube kind of stuff without having some good targets for them, but if I have an egg, then I can keep some of that stuff too. In addition to these 2 cards that you always keep and the Deathrattle activators that you may keep if you have your egg, then if you're playing a bit of a defensive game, let's say you're in Hunter Mirror, you expect your opponent to be a mid-range hunter, you want to keep stuff like Candle Shot and Flanking Strike, because that allows you to start contesting the board immediately. Candle Shot is also good in other aggressive matchups, like against Paladin, Flanking Strike a little bit less so, maybe in combination with Candle Shot, because then it can take down something like a Hench Clan Tug against a Rogue. But Flanking Strike against other stuff than Hunters is not quite as strong in general. And then there are the matchups where you are going to be the one who's the beatdown, who's doing the attacking, so you're facing mages, priests, warriors. Then you want to hold on to stuff like Katrina Winterwisp and Deathstuck Rexa, so that you can use those cards to just grind out those matchups. Overall, Deathrattle Hunter remains a very powerful deck. It has its issues trying to defend against aggression. That's definitely the weakness of the deck. Very fast aggression can be difficult to handle. But the deck also has potential for incredible swing turns against that aggression, based on stuff like Houndmaster Shaw, Defender of Argus, these sorts of things. And when it comes to providing threats and doing threats against control decks, then there is no better deck than Deathrattle Hunter to do that. Because all these Deathrattle synergies are already, Recruit synergies, Deathrattle synergies are already really strong. And then when you add Deathstuck Rexa to that, and then you can create some insane zombies, and you have the option to cube those zombies and then proc those cubes. That can just result in completely ridiculous situations. A very strong deck. Good deck to climb to Legend right now, and after trying out various versions of this deck, this is the build that I came up with, and this is what I like to play right now. If you enjoy this content, then please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more. And now, let's go take a look at Deathrattle Hunter in action. I do need something for earlier, but I probably would keep the Rexa. It might help against something like an Odd Paladin. Of course I don't know what kind of Paladin yet, but I have to assume Odd. But it's actually Even. Even Paladin runs double weapon removal. He kept almost all of his cards. So I assume there's going to be an ooze in hand. Do I want to candle shot the 1/1? I think I still want to candle shot the 1/1. He could play the ooze now.
It's time for a little blood.
Not ooze. Interesting. But is it too early to spend a deadly shot here? No, it's fine. I just deadly shot that Amani. I have the Spider Bomb plated if he like coins Scope Staker here.
Reporting for duty. Not on my watch.
Ooh, that's clever. I found an egg. I can take away the Divine Shield. Well, it's still possible for around 1 month. It's less than OG original. Well, kind of. Yeah, it is. It is. There's only a few cards differences between the lists. But yeah, this is based on the one that I played before the nerfs, which was also my own build. Made a couple of adjustments with the deadly shot and the spellbreaker after the Hunter's Mug nerf.
Your magic shall not save me.
Had a spellbreaker. Okay. I think we're going with something like this here. No buffs.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, but the True Silver Champion is a little bit annoying. I guess this is a Deathstuck Rexa turn. That gets me a board clear. He doesn't have a board to play Steed or Tarim or anything. Deathstuck Rexa it is. And kill that minion. Okay, we clean up the board, go to 29, we get to roll some randomness again. I really dislike this Rexa randomness, but what can you do? Renewing Divine Shield, that's sweet. But why does he use the Renewer already? That doesn't make any sense. Now I could wipe this board with the Spider Bomb, Stalker and Plated. I actually think that's pretty strong. Cleans up this board now. Develops pair of minions. He just spent his True Silver Champion. I think I like that a lot. Let's just kill off all of this stuff here. Obviously there's still the Lich King, there's still the Tyrion. There's still good stuff coming. And I see that there's a Valanir in hand. That is incredibly strong.
Reporting for duty.
Another egg. So we roll a beast. Stampeding Kodo. Is there anything that Stampeding Kodo is good against in that deck? Well, yeah, there's Crystalsmith Kangor, I guess. I'd rather have something with Poisons and Rush, I believe, but... Well, now I could have both. I think we take it. Then we tracker into... Ooh, Shaw or Cube. I would have wanted tracker into Katrina, of course. I could tracker into another tracker, though. I try to look Katrina again. Nah, Cube is okay. I develop the egg. This has got to be fine. This Poisonous Rusher is going to come down on 10 most likely. I have a silence for his Valanir buff. So if he now plays the Valanir buffed minion, I can simply silence it away. Oh, that's such a big silence. That's a big one. That's a big one to silence. Valanir buff gone, Wind Fury gone. That's just pure awesome. But then do I want the cubes? Oh, I want the Grizzly on the board, I guess. He still has the steeds and stuff, but I mean Valanir and the Wind Fury. Can't ignore that. He played all the secrets, so zombies next turn will be good.
Your magic shall not
Silence away the Valanir buff. We get to see if there is a Repentance. There is a Repentance. Then I guess we check up on Noble Sacrifice and Redemption with this one hitting in. So we get to see if something comes back to life, and it does. But now I know that it's this one, so I didn't wake up a Tyrion or something. And I could go in with the Grizzly, or I could go in with the Cube on this. I think I prefer to go in with the Grizzly. It's a 3-8. I mean, he can have some buffs. He can definitely have some buffs coming. But even if he plays Blessing of Kings on the Corpse Taker, it's one off from killing the Grizzly. We'll see. I have a 4-8 Poisonous Rush available. He only has 4 cards and the coin, but... And I played through all the secrets now. And I played through the Valanir and the Valanir buff now. He has one more silence left, probably. And likely another Corpse Taker. And I know that it had the full package left, so... all of that stuff is still in the deck. Almost as good as Sonata Arctica's silence. Yeah, that's a good song. Tarim. 10 coin blessing, no coin the true silver. Alright. But this zombies should just end this game, right? Maybe it doesn't. But I think it's pretty close. It comes down, it kills the Tarim. This one kills the Corpse Taker and summons a 5/5. And oh boy. And I have double cubes, so if he doesn't kill this Poisonous Rush zombies this turn, I can cube it and I can cube the cube that has it. And I can get 2 more of those out there. He has to kill it this turn. Well, he might have equality. Some of these decks still run equality. But we'll see. He has the equality. Okay. That was the equality play. There's got to be the Just Devil's Roar to kill the Amani. Because if he can't answer Devil's Roar, he's going to be in so much trouble. I guess I'm picking a Hydra here. Rush Hydra, 7 mana. Stealth Hydra, 8 mana. 8 mana Stealth Hydra. Kind of like that. But now I was going in with the Devil's Roar. Killing that one. And he's one off with the True Silver Champion. He has to top deck an answer to this now. Can he do it? Can he top deck the answer? That is not the answer. Wee. And then I was like, oh my god, wee. Maybe Spider Bomb can be useful. Oh, that's a bunch of activators for the Spider Bomb. That's for sure. So it's not an odd rogue, but most of these are these miracle type of rogues nowadays anyway. He kept this card but didn't play it, so he's not a quest rogue. I'm guessing miracle. Miracle or tempo or something like that. There's also Malygos rogue and Deathrattle rogue though. I don't think I want to do anything yet. If he plays the tag, do I just have to Spider Bomb the tag? Maybe I do. Then my Spider Bomb is going to get killed though. If he has a weak turn, I can play Shaw. He has the coin, and I hate it when these kind of combo heavy rogue decks have the coin. Because then things can get really, really uncomfortable. It's just such a great combo enabler.
There once was a man from Gilneas.
Oh boy, is this Malygos. This could be Mally. All he needs is a backstab to kill the Houndmaster. Now I'm thinking Malygos rogue. But Kelleset doesn't do much either. Now we jump the show. Let's see what happens. Kelleset hero power. Kind of possible, but... Okay, it is not Malygos rogue. Well, that's a piece of good news. Phew. I was a little worried there. So it is actually Miracle or Tempo rogue. Okay, well that is good to know. But I don't have a clean answer this fall. Kelleset is very, very non-clean. Celiax doesn't do anything. If I play the Spider Bomb, he's almost guaranteed to have an answer. I think I will actually just play the Kelleset here. I think Kelleset is enough for now. I may want to go with Spider Bomb with more activations later. Activations could also be used on something like Katrina, but what are the odds that I'm actually able to do that? Not great. That is pretty poor use of Shadow Step though.
This guy's toast.
But here you can see what would have happened to my Spider Bomb. Have the option to track into something. What do I want to track into? But do I want to track into anything before I play the Katrina? Because I could Celiax down the 3/3. Next turn I could do Spider Bomb with double activations. And then I could do Katrina on 8. And that is kind of a plan. Because I don't think the Spider Bomb will survive a turn once it's played. I think that's unlikely. I don't think I'm tracking into anything yet. I don't think he will go very wide. That's unlikely. Now he might find some spiders. How many spiders? One spider. Okay, then we try with Spider Bomb. But now I do need to hit the Auctioneer, or I'm in trouble. So we do it like this. He gets another spider. Okay, but I have the Katrina coming. Old school Miracle with the Auctioneer. We don't see that so often.
This guy's toast.
Going very, very wide. Ow! You hate it when you miss that. Okay. Then time to see what Katrina can do. Devilsaur is not a bad pull by any means. Devilsaur can kill that Henge Clan Tug before it grows. Alright. So there's 2 Witchwood Grizzlies and an Awn Dasta left in that Katrina. And if he doesn't kill it, I have a Terrascale Stalker. I also have a cube. Alright, So kill the Katrina or go face. Face, face, face. What can he prep? Oh, prep Myras. Interesting. That's unlikely to give a lot of spiders. Well, it did manage to give it to you. Okay. Now we're talking. So even if I pull on Dust, Rexa doesn't do much here. That's just 14 damage. 15 with the fatigue. That's not enough. I would have to survive a turn. How do I survive a turn? I'm not sure how I can survive a turn. I might not be able to. 8, 12. Yeah, I don't think I can survive a turn. Looks a little bit tough right now. Can't cube and proc the cube. Need to proc the Deathrattle. Do I need to cube the... I need to cube the Katrina. But I suppose there will be saps. I suppose there will be enough saps to have lethal. But saps might have also been burnt, so... Let's see. How many saps are there? That's the key question now. If there's 2 saps, if no saps got burnt, then I suppose I will die. 1 sap Wildspine. Is that also lethal? Yeah, that's also lethal. Do I want to hold on to this Stalker? No, I'll just keep the Kelleset.
None will survive.
Odd Paladin. What did I say about decks that counter Hunter? This is the deck you want to play the counter Hunter. But it doesn't always win. Meyer, how much money do you make per article? Well, it differs.
Reporting for duty.
At least, so. But overall, writing is going to be a dead-end profession, I believe, in the long term, because computers and bots are doing more and more writing all the time. Journalism is moving towards automation. I guess I have to deadly shot. Fair, would you ever consider to switch to a different game? Going back to Magic ever be an option? Yeah, sure I could consider that. I just haven't had any success streaming any other games. I haven't done variety streaming for a while now. I used to do a little bit more of that. Try to do anyway. Ouch. I'm going to have to play the Shaw next turn and hope that it sticks. I mean, there's currently 4 power on the board. But he must not have anything from hand in order for Shaw to stick. So I know it's unlikely. But that's... If he doesn't have 2 from hand, and I get the flanking strike with Shaw, that's the key. I'm personally lured back to Magic. Yeah, it's very, very good. I like it a lot too. I guess Defender of Argus is not good enough, right? I would kind of need to remove the Divine Shield too, because there could be a Fungal Mancer. So Flanking Strike or Defender of Argus? Is Defender of Argus actually better? Defender of Argus, then I could kill the Stone Hill. Defender of Argus could take away the Divine Shield from the Righteous Protector. I would have a 4/6 Shaw that has Taunt. No, I think it needs to be the Flanking Strike. I want to kill the 1/2, right? I want to take away the Divine Shield. This is not great, but is there anything that's ever great in this matchup? That's a 9/9. Oh boy. It has to be the egg and the plated. Next turn Defender of Argus. Is there a next turn? I think there is a next turn. So it's the Devil's or egg. And it's plated on the egg. Then I can kill that one. I can kill that one. And I can kill that one. So then I can isolate the 9/9. And there will be a next turn because he doesn't have 8 from hand. Well, he could have Leroy and Blessing of Might, I guess. But it's unlikely that he would have 8 from hand. And he still cares not for the Shaw. So, do I need to kill this now? Even if he has a silence, I don't have to kill it now. I can kill this. I can trade this one there. Then I can play Defender of Argus. And I can kill the Liam. And I will have 2 Taunt minions on the way. And he will get to keep the Frost Wolf. We'll do that. Defender of Argus comes here. 6. I still think this is the line. I don't think the Defender of Argus has to hit into the Frostwolf Warlord yet. I don't think he can push through 2 taunts.
The light protects me.
I could see him pushing through 1 taunt, but not through 2.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, then I will play the Katrina, right? Katrina will pull Devil's or Ondasta or whatever it pulls, I have to do it. It could pull a Witchwood Grizzly. It pulls Ondasta, so I will have 9, 12, 13 damage, not enough damage. Ondasta will kill one of these. It will pull the King Crush. How do I need to trade? I use Candle Shot to kill that one. 1, 2, 3. This has only Rush. This will kill a minion. So it will kill a minion over there. This will kill a minion. This will kill a minion. These are going face. I can still die to Leroy and Blessing of Might. Was there a way for me to not die to Leroy and Blessing of Might? I couldn't see if there was one. Much worse than the regular 2 in those matchups, which are quite important. Quite important ladder matchups. Okay, another Odd Paladin. Can we do it? I mean, I have some tools here. That probably means coin Devil's or egg onto into Terror Scale on 3. There's also a Witchwood Grizzly. I still think this is what I need to do here. Let's see. Is this going to be enough? Terror Scale on 3, Shaw probably on 4. Oh no, that raid leader means that I will just die. Maybe this was not good enough. That raid leader probably means that I'm just going to die here. Too much damage. Ouch. I will have to flanking strike the raid leader now. This went downhill pretty quickly. Yeah, I guess I just died then. Leroy is lethal. That isn't quite lethal, but it's not far either. So he must not have silence, right? Because I can kill one, I can kill two. Void Ripper is one off. Silence. Tough things. What can you do? I think Grizzly is still better than Celiax. Because if he has a little bit more damage, like let's say he has Fungalmancer here, then that doesn't help that much against the Grizzly. Another raid leader does help.
Reporting for duty.
Now he can just trade in everything and kill the Grizzly. He does not trade in stuff. Okay. Well, that means that I can Candle Shot and I can Celiax. Alright, I'm liking this. Candle Shot and Celiax is the way, right? I think it is. Candle Shot down one of these. These minions will kill another 3. And Celiax will kill the raid leader finally. So I get to 7, but I have a couple of minions alive. But I have the Shaw in hand. Oh no, Vine Cleaver. Vine Cleaver is scary. Vine Cleaver is obviously very, very scary. What can I do about that? 1, 2... I need to go in with the Shaw so that I can kill all these minions at least. Right. Next turn I can try to track into another Grizzly. Next turn I can try to track into another Grizzly. So when I do it like this, I can kill every single minion on the board. And I'm at 10, so I don't die to a Leroy. I just need to find the final Grizzly from my deck. I can be killed with Leroy and Vine Cleaver hit if I can't find the final Grizzly. Now Leroy can kill me because I have to kill the Frostwolf Warlord. And that means using the Spider Bomb and Play Dead. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 mana. So I can still do the Stitch Tracker, but I will die if he has Leroy in hand.
This beast will not be tamed.
Well, I didn't find the Grizzly anyway, so I need the Katrina. Then I need to play the Spider Bomb. And this one kills 1. I kill off 1. Shaw kills off 1. This kills off 1. This kills off 1. Then Play Dead is activated to kill the Frostwolf Warlord, and that goes face, and Leroy is the only thing that kills me. But Leroy does kill me now. If there is a Leroy. So there is no Leroy.
Behold the might of Stormwind.
In that case, 5, 10, 15. This is just lethal damage. 5, 10, 15, 17. Okay. Phew. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.